important relationships. Her husband and these women were above her, and it was her task to gain their acceptance and approval in order to feel like she was okay. Like a child, she continually sought parental approval. She was a little person in a big person's world. Sarah was not able to enjoy peer relationships with other adults. The freedom that adults have to make their own decisions without permission from others, to evaluate and judge their own performance, to choose their own values and opinions, to disagree with others freely, and to enjoy sexual relations with an equal spouse somehow had escaped her. Does Sarah's adulthood sound similar to your own? You are not alone. Becoming separate. After a year of bonding and attachment, the process of separateness begins to kick in for an infant. They develop wonderful new abilities called secondary processes because they develop secondarily to the primary processes of feeling and loving. Secondary processes promote separateness and identity. They are based in mobility, language development, development of thinking and language-based thought, realization of consequences and the law of cause and effect, more ranges of behavior, realization of increasing physical and emotional separateness, and the beginnings of the process of willing. Since these sound like wonderful things, it's strange that some call this time the terrible twos. I heard a friend of mine call this time the terrific twos. She relished her child's budding autonomy and separateness. It was a refreshing comment to hear. As these processes unfold, the entire world turns around for the child and the mother. What was formerly pretty much a unit becomes more of a relationship between two separate people. Think of the wonderful way in which God has designed the process. Trust and relationship is established in an initial bonding period, and from this trust comes the working out of a separateness that is not frightening because of the bond. It is the basis for what God calls bond servanthood in the New Testament. Because of our love for God, He can give us the freedom of our separateness. The relationship keeps us in check. Love constrains us. As love is established between an infant and mother, the child begins to slowly work out his sense of separateness from her. He is beginning to realize his boundaries and sense of separateness from mother. He is beginning to realize what is me and what is mother. As the infant gains the ability to move around, he begins to walk away from mother. He is learning to have a life of his own, albeit a small one. He is exploring the world apart from the one he was once a part of. The budding faculties we mentioned earlier all aid in this process. As he gains mobility, he can get farther away from his mother on his own. He can venture out, and all separateness for the first time is not caused by her. It is caused by his wishes to move away and explore by himself. As his capacity for thought grows, he can better negotiate the world he is exploring and can even begin to name things. He begins to order his world. He realizes what things are and how to use them in a goal-oriented way. He can talk about them, ask for them, demand them, scream when he does not get them. He is learning how to think about and talk about a world apart from mother. At the same time, he is learning increasing separateness from mother in other ways. He learns that when he walks, he sometimes falls down as a result of his actions, not hers. When he takes a tumble or discovers things, he feels the pain of falling or the joy of discovery. As mother shares these experiences with him, he learns to value and own them. Similarly, he learns that he has certain abilities to do things. This is the beginning of competency and goal-directedness. Along with that, he learns that there are limitations on what he can do and that sometimes he needs help. An important aspect of boundaries is feeling both the elation and accomplishment of his separate behavior, as well as its consequences. He needs to learn that there are limits to what will be allowed and there are consequences to his omnipotence. He is gradually learning to cooperate with the world. The child learns that he can want some things and get them, either by his own efforts or through someone's help, but he will not get everything he wants. Internal